Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the new Rikon 50-114 built disc sander. I've been needing one for about a month, and I was looking online all over the place, and I was just pretty disheartened by what I was seeing online, some of the negative reviews on these machines. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of positive ones, but in my mind, a positive review on a machine just simply tells me that the machine is doing what it was supposed to do in the first place, which should be no surprise to anybody. What I want to know are the negative reviews, which tells me what the machine is not doing that it is supposed to be doing. So I bought this from Woodcraft. It was on sale for $179. I want to say it was originally $250, but they had it on sale, so I bought it, and it was around $200 with shipping and all that good stuff. So I didn't feel that was too bad of a deal, given that the machine itself has a cast iron frame. You know, the whole chassis is cast iron. The front cover is made out of thick steel. You got a machined aluminum table for the disc and an extruded aluminum table for the belt. The belt table assembly goes up and down. There's a little screw Allen wrench right here, and it comes supplied with the wrench naturally. Just loosen that up, flatten it out. It also comes with a tension release lever here for quick belt changes. And of course, here is your adjustment for your camber of your top roller to straighten it up, and the seat bolt, which allows it to lay flat, and you can adjust that to however you want it. Now, the rollers on this thing are plastic, and that was a concern I had originally, but I took the belt off and I tried to move the belt roller back and forth and up and down, and there was no slop or no play in it like some of the reviews I saw on some of the other machines. I was real happy about that. Given that most of the products today have plastic products, I expected some on there, but being a Rikon, I was very happy with the fact that they put a little bit more effort into the roller, the plastic rollers, than a lot of these other companies did. The disc guard is plastic, but that's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, I like that part, because if you push in on it, if it were metal, it might have ripped the paper or something on the disc, but being plastic, it would just get eaten away. But I don't plan on testing it. When I bought it, the only things I had to put on were the machined aluminum disc table and the extruded aluminum belt table, and those just simply go on with these locking levers. There's one on each side of this table, and then there's one for the belt table. The switch itself has a safety key, so you can take that out if you have kids playing in the garage or whatever. You want to take that out for safety reasons. There it is. The machine itself, unlike a lot of the reviews I saw online, some of them were 1/3 horsepower, some of them were 1/2 horsepower. A lot of them were getting bad reviews because either it would stop the motor altogether, or the belts would start slipping because you couldn't tighten it enough without stopping the motor. A lot of times too, these discs, they were machined improperly, so they were wobbly, or they sat on the shaft wrong, and it was a pain in the butt for people to get them centered so that you had a straight running disc. This one, I didn't have any issues whatsoever. It was living up to the Rikon name. I've actually got a Rikon wood lathe and a Rikon bandsaw, and it's living up to the quality. I haven't had an issue with any of my Rikon products, and I'm hoping that this will go the same way. So give me just a minute and we'll get set up, and I'll throw some wood on there and we'll get to seeing how it works. A lot of these sanders are pretty loud. They sound like a stagecoach going over a gravel road. This one here, relatively speaking, is extremely quiet. It's not any louder than my bandsaw. So with that having been said, we'll turn it on and we'll get to grinding some wood. Now that is a piece of pine. And some of you are saying, well, hell, my daughter's gerbil can chew through a piece of pine. Well, here's some hickory. And if it's good enough for Clint Eastwood to kick some butt in Pale Rider, then it's good enough for me. Can't beat that. I was pushing down pretty hard. So that thing there, you know, despite being 80 grit, that thing actually puts a pretty fine surface on there. I think if you were to need to sand that anymore, you could actually probably start out with 320 or even 400 just to smooth that out a little bit. And I don't think that really has much to do with the machine so much as it has to do with the sandpaper and the speed at which it's running. All in all, I'd say this is a pretty good machine. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I'm definitely glad that I went ahead and took the chance and purchased it. Here's some of the specs on it, and I don't know if any of this matters to you, but I think the 3/4 horsepower motor on it really gives it an advantage over a lot of the other ones. I hope you like this review. If you do, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. I hope to have a lot more reviews coming out in the near future, as well as some project videos. I appreciate you watching, and God bless.